I'm going to rank the 3D All Stars games all shown off here, and I'm gonna
Okay.
give a little bit of reasoning why. So number three, I'm gonna have to go surprisingly with Galaxy because obviously one being the best, by the way, three being
hmm
Galaxy. I feel like like it's optimally played in docked, obviously, but for people that are gonna want to play handheld and tabletop for some reason, it's just really weird. I mean, they're obviously gonna try their best, but it for me it just doesn't work. I love Galaxy, and
Yeah.
just to make it clear, like I'm not like crapping on any of these games for sure, but this is just
Obviously.
like ranking all-time great games, right? So
Yeah.
yeah, Galaxy for sure is gonna be my number three. And number two is gonna have to be Super Mario Sunshine for sure. Obviously that graphical upgrade in the widescreen is huge. Um, the camera fix is pretty cool as well. If that's true, I really hope it is.
Yeah.
Although I really, really, really wish that they would have added some more content to it, or not content as in quality of life changes to it, being the map, the blue coin tracker, and all of that. But overall, amazing game. Can't wait to play it. And the controls as well. And our YouTube viewers can see GameCube controller here. Um, just like the joystick generally.
Yeah.
That's going to be an issue. I think Joy-Con rubber is going to wear out. That's going to be a really, really, really big issue if you repeatedly use spin jump. We still don't know how they're going to, deal with the water pressure and how they control that. But I guess we'll have to see when the game comes out. And obviously, the last game left is going to be Super Mario 64. Classic game, of course. I think the controls fit it the best. I think you can be able to play it in handheld easily, in docked easily. It's going to feel the best mechanically, I think.
hmm
Just based on the type of game it is. It doesn't have flood. It doesn't have like a spin jump. It doesn't have star bits or anything. So Super Mario 64, the most clean game. I think that's definitely going to be my favorite game out of the 3D All Stars. Surprisingly.
Yeah. I mean, I probably agree in terms of like how they were ported over.
Hmm.
Um, but in terms of like how excited I am to play each one, I think I'm the exact opposite. I don't really care about Mario 64. Like I've played it so many times.
Wow.
Just like
I've never played the
it's a good
original.
game.
I've never played the original.
It's
I've
a
only
good
played
game.
64DS. Yeah. Of
It's a good game, albeit incredibly dated feeling. I don't get
course.
people who say it's aged perfectly. It is not. That's not a knock against the game at all. It was revolutionary, obviously. It's just it did not age as perfectly as I think people say. I said last podcast episode, I think Banjo Kazooie is a better 3D platformer, but we won't get into that now. That was a hot take from last episode. You can
Oh, that
watch
was a
episode
scorching one. Of
13. Yeah, that was
course.
a scorching hot take. But yeah, I honestly think I'm most excited to probably play Galaxy just for nostalgia's sake because that was my
Yep, for sure.
first 3D Mario, I think, or second 3D Mario, not counting 64DS.
Hmm.
But then Sunshine, I'm so excited to play. I've never like really got into Sunshine, because it's just been like I couldn't really devote myself to a game that like parts of it just made me so like infuriated, like the camera control in
It's
some
definitely
situations.
so. It's such a strange game for sure. It's
It's
definitely
hit or
the
miss.
most.
It's so hit or
Yeah,
miss.
it's for a certain audience, I guess.
Uh huh.
I mean, it is. It just has some really, really strange parts. The abnormal looking enemies as well might throw off a few people if you don't really get the context of the story. So, yeah, I mean, I
Yeah.
totally get where you're coming from there.
It's just a weird game, but I'm
Mm.
really looking forward to getting back into it. Like I'm gonna give it a full like wholehearted attempt. I'm gonna try and 100% all of these games, but specifically
Yep.
Sunshine because that's the one I've never 100%ed before.
Hmm.
Out of those three, so